Alright, welcome back to Make It Mental, everybody. This is kind of the view of my skeletonized speaker. I'm getting ready on this particular one to set up my router to cut out this 8-inch circle. It's not really 8 inches, it's 8 inches from the outside to the outside. We're not concerned about the outside, we want the inside, right? That's our maximum space because we want to allow room to actually screw it down to the cabinet. And if we line it up approximately screw hole to screw hole, we end up with about 7 1/8 of an inch. So keep that in mind. This is a jig that I made to fit this router. Very good name brand. If you want to buy a small router, Rigid, allegedly made in America. I don't have proof on that, but it's made in America from what they claim. Designed in America, made in America. So all I did to get the template onto this piece of plywood is I took this clear piece off. It comes with two different pieces, a square one and a round one. And I traced the holes and drilled them out. So using a 3/8 inch router bit like this, we're going to make a perfect circle, or an almost perfect circle. They say there's no such thing as a perfect circle, but we're going to make a perfect circle. Right? In our happy little world, not the scientific world, we're going to make a perfect circle. So we're going to, after you trace out your lines where you want your driver to be, you're going to want to find a center point. And this is not it. This just happened to be a screw where I stuck in there for some reason. I don't remember why, but we're going to find our center point. Then on our jig, once you've marked out on a jig, you're going to go half of the dimension of the speaker, right? So if this is 7 inches for easy math, that's 3.5 inches. So in theory, from the edge of this router bit right here, from the edge of this router bit out 3.5 inches, which is this mark here that I haven't put there yet, that will give you 7 inches. It's actually 7 1/8 in this particular case, but I'd rather be a little bit small and sand it down as necessary to fit this driver. This jig, as you can see, was originally made for 6.5 inch drivers, as you've already seen if you watched the previous video, and plus it's labeled there. I thought I had a different one that had a bunch of other measurements, but I think I threw it away or got damaged or something like that. But so I think there's enough room right here to jab a screw in there. You'll take that screw hole, that pivot point, you'll mount it to the center of your, wherever you want to make a circle, and then allegedly 3.5 inches all the way around. And I do it in small steps, lower your router down a little bit, lower it down a little bit, and then get deeper and deeper and deeper until you get all the way through the cabinet. Take it in little gradual steps. If you don't have a router, it's okay. We've all cut holes on our saber saw, jigsaw, something that looks like that. That's okay. Just take your time. The downside of these things is they don't always cut straight or parallel. They'll curve one way or curve the other way, and the blade never follows a straight and true path. So when you're ready to upgrade to making circles, if you're doing a lot of cabinetry, for whatever reason, at least get a small handheld router. If you're not doing a lot of it, a jigsaw will be fine, just fine. So that's the next step in the evolutionary process. I'm going to build my jig. I'm going to figure out where the center point is on this. Then I got to copy it on that one over there. It is 4 degrees outside, so I got a little electric heater, and I got 2 Sterno fuel stove things there on a concrete board, so I'm totally safe. It is warm in here, warm enough to where I don't need gloves in comparison to outside where it's 4 degrees. So I'm perfectly content inside my little work shed here, or storage shed, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Anyway, this is all about making a perfect circle, or so they say. I hope this might help somebody out there who's looking to make a perfect circle for their speaker box, or maybe your plumbing, or whatever the case may be. This will definitely get you close.